Okay. Hopefully the fly doesn't come on me. If it does, I'll try and take it out. But anyway, sorry, another weird way to start off the stream, but welcome to the end of August. And welcome back to another stream. So, my name's MultiMadea, Maddie, email, whatever you want to call me. And today, as usual, we're doing our end of month drawing stream. I've not really been drawing much lately. Well, I've been sketchbooking, but not actually like digitally drawing. So, yeah, I'm doing a lot of practicing and all that stuff. So, I think I might just do that again today and just see what happens. So yeah, I've had a really, let's just transition over. I've had a really busy past few weeks, so as a result I'm kind of tired. But yeah, we're just hoping to relax today and just see what kind of stuff we can get up to today. So I'm just gonna relax by doing a bit of doodling, and then maybe down the road I'll start making something. I've heard this exercise is this line exercise is pretty good for helping to get your lines more straight and neat. You know what, I'm gonna turn off the correction on this one and actually focus on the lines. I've been watching so many more art shorts. Oh, they're actually like really messy. And my sketch lines in my sketchbook are so, well, my sketch lines in general are always like very messy, but yeah, I wanna be able to, because I don't really know where my line is going half the time. Sometimes I experiment and test, and then it works, but it always looks very messy afterwards. I honestly like really like how messy my sketchbook looks, but to be honest, like I want to be able to get more confident in my lines, so I feel like I should start doing these more often. So yeah, and then later on, I've been releasing a lot more like messy art stuff on my Tumblr. One of the reasons being just to get more comfortable with having my messy side out there, as well as my polished, well thought out side, and also just to keep putting up more stuff as well. I've not put up many doodles up there in a while, but yeah, I'm still doodling. Even made 2 new ones yesterday. But that's more of a private thing. It's like an AU that I was coming up for. It was like a Sonic AU I was coming up for. So yeah, I don't think I'll put that up on the Tumblr anytime soon. But I guess if maybe one day I might. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But for now, it's boring. I know it looks pretty boring, but trust me, it's a pretty interesting exercise. Which I've not been doing very much of, but whenever I think about it, I try and do it. So I can like this time I'm moving my whole arm instead of just my wrist, which I've learned you should try to do more as well, because it takes more strain off of your wrist. So when you're drawing, especially on a larger scale, draw with your whole arm instead of just your wrist, because that'll like reduce like the chance for like carpal tunnels and all that nasty sore bone stuff. So yeah, I gotta practice doing that too. I'm drawing with my whole arm and it feels really weird because I'm not used to it, especially since I'm more used to drawing on a smaller scale, i.e. A5 sized paper, which I prefer to carry around in terms of like just a general sketchbook. Not really a lot of workspace, I know, but it's just easier to carry around. I do have some A4 sketchbooks that I'm gonna move to one of them once my current A5 sketchbook, is finished, which I want to finish by the end of this year, maybe earlier. So yeah, we can I'll have more space to do more stuff, so excited for that. Now I'm just kind of thinking of what to do. Okay, that's my line exercise done. Let's take that away and save that really quick. Just give me a second to put this in its respective folder. Let's just put it in general. Drawing and yapping. Okay, just naming my stuff. It's been a while. Slightly bigger. There we go. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just randomly sketching out something that's come to my mind. Roughly gauge where the other see what I need. I have no idea where my line's supposed to go. Sorry, I'm really concentrating. I'm not speaking as much. I'm trying to come up with some stuff to talk about while I'm just doing this. Maybe this could be Azzy, actually. No, Azzy, one of my OCs. Looks pretty decent, not even gonna lie. Also, if you're, I don't know. I'm trying to talk about the music because I currently hear one of my older songs being played right now. So I thought I'd just put them in because why not, mainly. Some of the older tracks, there's like even like a little playlist on my channel called like early music or earlier music or whatever. And that is music from like 2020. I made all of those songs on GarageBand. I think one of them might have been made with a different one. I don't know, maybe Reaper or something. But yeah, those were all my old songs that I made in 2020 when I was really starting to get into like music production in general, because I've mentioned that I've been composing music for years. I'm pretty adept in it, I'd say, but I'd never actually got into the weeds of the music production world until like 2019. And I made all those pieces in 2020 and posted most of them to my SoundCloud. But my SoundCloud has gone through multiple like changes and stuff. I don't really use it much anymore. So I just use it as like a secondary portfolio or something. I don't know. Not really sure. But yeah, I thought I'd just put them up just because why not? Like, for those who were here with my channel earlier, that this is how you know how far I've come in as like a creator and a musician. So yeah, and it's just something for me to I guess showcase as part of like my more earlier log of stuff, and how like happy I am with the progress that I've made. Even though for some of them I cringe a lot at it, but sometimes it's okay. in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm not even sure what I'm doing. You know what? Okay, I have that in my head now. I'm just drawing a lot of stickmen for now, or mannequins, I guess. Because I've been trying to practice with this construction method for quite a bit now, so I'm trying to just figure out how to. Oh my god. It's fussing out again. Please don't. You wanna know what I'm doing? I have absolutely no idea. I'm just trying some stuff out. But I guess this is how I get better at drawing, because I'm just getting whatever I have out on the page and not really thinking too much about it. But in some cases, maybe I should think about it, but then again, I'm just trying to I'm just trying some stuff. And these are things that I've not really done very much before. So that should be okay. Also, I forgot to mention, but I'm currently practicing and trying to move to a new drawing software. It's basically the same as this. It's basically the same as this one. It's called Fire Alpaca. So, and I've been doing pretty well with it because obviously, like, it's basically the same as Medibang. But yeah, I wanted to use it for this one, and I thought about it just too late that I thought maybe you might not be able to see the chat. But I've got an idea to fix that now, which I'll implement for later, is that I could like have like a secondary chat thing where instead of white text, it's black so you can see it. Because I have the free one, and you won't be able to see the lettering because the UI is just stuck on white. So you won't be able to see the text as well. So I can fix that for next time. Okay, that looks a lot better. I have no idea what this leg is doing, but you know what? I've got a better idea. You know what? Get rid of this weird looking leg. The neck. It's gonna take me some while to get used to drawing these weirder kind of proportions. I'm not very used to it, as you can probably tell. So it's going to take me some time to get used to that. But it ain't really looking too bad for something that I just pulled out of my head. I just realized that all of these would like be so... Oh no. Sorry, I just... Sorry about that. I just remembered that I have some washing. I have some laundry outside, so... And I have no idea... I don't know if it's supposed to rain later today, so I'm currently keeping an eye out for it. Maybe I can ask my dad can ask my folks to keep an eye on it for me. Because I really don't want, like, my stuff to get wet. It's the worst. It's the worst ever. But if I have to quickly pop away for that, then I'll say. Hopefully I don't have to, but I can hear the wind outside and it's scaring me. This hand is not working. But if it's not working, I shouldn't brute force it. That's how I get worse. I should just try something new and come back to it later. Try something I know I can do. Huh. Mr. Lickback, what is this? The multi-grand pacer test is a quest that progressively gets harder as it continues. Very insightful. Very insightful, oh dear viewer. I just started doodling a lot. I feel like I'm gonna fill up this page pretty quickly, but that's good. That means progress is getting done. So I'm just doodling whatever's coming out of my brain. So hope you don't mind some messy artwork, because it is going to be messy. I've never drawn this hand up. I'm sure you can kind of understand the kind of hand I was trying to draw, but it's so messy. It didn't really work out well, but hey, it's here. I'll practice this hand a little better. On for the record, I have no references up. I have like my reference. I have like this little box down here behind my model. Pardon me. Where I would sometimes keep references when I'm doing projects. I don't have it up right now. Oh man. I'm sure you guys can kind of see the kind of hand that I was trying to do, but it didn't turn out too well. We have another older track, Tears. This is actually, in my opinion, one of my better early tracks from GarageBand, from my GarageBand days. so I'm happy it's here. I even made like a sonata, a piano sonata version of it for like one of my college projects. Not the best one that I've ever done, but it's still pretty good. Maybe maybe one day I'll actually like try and remake it into something. Coffee break. I need to. This is the consequence of only studying hands. This is the consequence of studying drawing hands using only gloved animal people hands as references. I gotta stop making them so chunky. Making them so chunky. This is my consequence for only using gloved hands from Sonic characters to learn how to draw hands. Oops. But yeah, I mean, like, but in general, I never really wanted the hands. I never really wanted those kinds of things to be a little too small. I wanted it to be more of like a mix of anime and cartoon. So I guess having slightly larger appendages isn't such a huge deal. Now that I've been drawing so much this year, I can get a better feel for how my overall style looks. Well, my overall base style, I guess, looks. Because I feel like I'm like curating a few more, but they all have like a similar theme, so that you can like look at it and go, oh hey, MultiMadea drew that. So yeah, it's for anything, like, it's good to show your range for the amount of styles and the amount of like I guess, yeah, styles that you can work with. Because if you usually like just have like because if you have a limited amount of styles, then chances are you won't be able to find much projects, because they'll often require like a very specific style that you just can't do, and you could potentially lose out on that work because you haven't shown that you're able to do the styles that they're looking for. Oh my, so many things. I'm gonna have to make a bit of space here really quick. Beep 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 beep. That's the ASD coming out, pardon me. Okay, what else? Yeah. Ooh. See if you guys can guess what this is. It's one of my favorite things ever. One of my favorite things ever. It's one of my favorite things ever as of late. Pardon me? Can you guess? It's bubble tea! I absolutely love bubble tea. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make it stripy. Because stripes sometimes are cool. Gonna put some sparkles around it. Boba. Boba! Yay! I want some boba tea right now. Doodle. 4. Anyone else got some wisdom for me? I wonder if I can think about any more things to talk about. Let's try something we've not tried. Let's try something I've not tried for a while. And that is drawing male proportions. I don't know why, but I've never been very good at drawing male proportions. So I want to practice doing that more. Oh my god, I think I screwed it up already. Oh my god. Nope. You know, I'm just gonna stick with the circle. My head wants to draw a Sonic character because this is now normally how I start them off. I might later, who knows. But no, gotta focus. Don't let the brain not get the best of you, Maddie. You can do this. It's so square. There's not very much depth. I think it's because I don't do box studies very much, but I feel like I should. I really don't do that many box studies. I really should. You know what? Let's not try to do that just now. I can practice those another time. I can practice all those another time, so... Instead... Let's... Maybe a little too high. Instead, let's do this. I'm like merging two methods together. Not too bad. I'm going back to the circles. that doesn't look too bad. Do I just have not much to talk about, or how long have I not been talking? It's only been over almost 40 minutes. And I've not said much at all. Okay, that hand might be a little too big. And I really have been cursed, haven't I? It'll be fine. Okay, that's pretty good. I added an extra thing here to create like a more lean shape for this little male dummy that I've drawn. so yeah. As you can see, for women, it's not there. Maybe I'll add one there to accent to add a curve, maybe two to help with the curving. I don't know. I want to find that one hand. I have an idea. Wow. Yeah, it's literally right here. I'm just trying to draw this hand that I've drawn from one of my hand studies. It looks so horrifically square, but I can practice more. So a good idea we can do for this is that we can like warm up today. At least we can warm up for the first. We can warm up for the first like half, and then we can actually try and draw something. So we can try that. Oh, oops. I should create like a doodles folder to keep all this stuff in. I'll put my line practices in there too, why not? Doodles, there we go. Save that. I actually have to pee, so I can go pee in a moment. The thing is, I could actually like use these in a project later. The thing about like just getting stuff out, no matter what you've got, getting it down, like recording it in any way, you can always like use it later on. Even if it's just like some silly thing that you just came up with, you could potentially use that for something later. So if I had to give any sort of advice to someone who's like getting into like writing or drawing or anything of the like, if you've got an idea for something, no matter how silly or cringe it may sound, just get it down, put it away somewhere. You never know, there may come a time where, say for example, you've got like a big project or something that you're working on and you need to come up with some ideas for it. That dumb idea that you came up with just the other day, that could be perfect for it. So you never know. And also it gives you a chance to just kind of like just embrace the messiness of your brain. Just let it run wild, and who knows, you may actually come out with something better than you did if you had actually planned it. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. That's how I feel, at least. So I'm looking at these more. I've not come back to these pictures, these two pictures in a little bit, and I'm already starting to see like some stuff I could use them for. They actually don't look too bad. Like these two, like, you know, these two could potentially be in like a collab piece together. I can see it. So, and welcome back, Savannah, being with a pure heart. I'm not late, you are. We started almost an hour ago. So who's the late one? Unless I'm not streaming to my channel again. No, I am, because I got the notification. Okay, I am. So just doodling, chatting, trying to give some good creator advice. I put too much coffee in my mouth. Oops. Death by coffee. What a story. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go. I know you just got here, Savannah, I'm sorry, but I need to actually go to the bath. I'm teasing you. Well, lucky for you, I'm gullible, so anytime you tease me, I'm probably gonna fall for it. But I'm sad to say I've always been pretty gullible, at least with like jokes, and if people will tell a joke and I'm like, oh, and then they're like, oh, I'm just joking, it's a joke, or I'm teasing, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm gullible as heck, I'm sorry. but most of the time I'm lucky enough for them to be like, oh, yeah, that's absolutely fine, and we actually laugh more about it. So yeah, I'm happy that it turns out like that most of the time. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be a YouTuber. Was buying new shoes because my shoes arrived sketchy, so I refunded them and got new ones. That's good. So yeah, I mean, ordering anything like that even seems remotely sketchy isn't always a great idea. I mean, when have I had that? There was, I think, one time where I think I was trying to order a hoodie and it came out bad. I didn't give it back. It got lost, I think. And then yeah, it just didn't really end well. But yeah, be careful when you're ordering things. I do like ordering things, but you just gotta be careful. Especially around events like Christmas and all that. You never know. Sometimes it's so frantic that you just never know. Sometimes you feel like you're so busy you don't even have time to check. Had 18 Amazon reviews. I would say that's a red flag, but I also wouldn't. I would say, like, check, like, the quality of the reviews. Like, do they seem legit? Do they just seem like, oh, yeah, they're, like, they've been asked or they've been paid to, like, make those positive reviews? Do they sound like it's coming from a bot and stuff like that? And check the product description. Like, do the product descriptions, like, match what you see? So, yeah. These are all just coming out of my head, but I think, I mean, I think you should at least try to look out for that stuff, and if you're ordering things from online. So it's not usually the quality of the reviews, it's the quality of them. So I need to check and see, oh, is this like a bot or something? If only there was like a tool where you can actually like run through the reviews or the content on a listing to check if it's legit, to check if there are any sources for bots. I don't know if there are any like problems revolving around that, but that could potentially be like a really good way to help if you're shopping online, especially if you're in like the situation where you for any reason aren't able to go out as much and you have to rely on online orders. That could be a brilliant idea. The only legit review said that meh, but still 4 stars. That's another weird thing that I have. Like, the stars don't match the reviews. Like, I mean, I guess, like, if you're within, like, the 4 and 5 star range, mostly you'll only give out, like, the good stuff, and maybe on occasion, maybe, like, 1 or 2 negative points. And then you've got 3 stars, where you give, like, about half and half, and then you've got 2 stars, which you stay a little more of the negatives and a little bit of the positives, and then you've got 1 star where you're just bashing the thing. So but sometimes it just don't match. I was watching like a video, one of my favorite videos actually, from one of my favorite creators. They CDog VA actually. He did like a bunch. He used to do a bunch of Wish videos back in the day, and this one of my favorite ones I remember. Actually no. What I noticed was that like on the site Wish, like it seems to me like they review it they leave reviews before they even try the thing. So they give it like 5-star reviews, and it's like, fantastic product, I hope it works. And I'm like, why do you hope it works? Why are you reviewing it if you've not tried it yet? Like, why do people do this? Is there like a reason like behind, have I drawn on this yet? No. Is there a reason why people just for some weird reason just do that? Like, I have absolutely no idea why that's the case, but it happened there. I don't know if it's like fake or if the review system works a little differently over there, but on the surface it's just why. Like, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. What were we talking about? I could turn that, because I'm doing a random head profile shot. I'm too good at these. I should move away from these if I'm like trying to do something new, because I've gotten pretty good at making profile shots, so really gotta find some new stuff to do. And I actually I have like a page in Notion where I keep a lot of my like just random ideas for drawing. It's not very big, but yeah, I have like ideas for drawing stuff. And wait, what am I even talking about? You know what, forget it. But no, what I want to do is I want to actually like maybe while I'm away on a bathroom break, I can like go and see if there's something I can try. I can come up. If you guys have any ideas as well for stuff you want to see me draw, whether it's this stream or in a future drawing stream, then please let me know. I'd be happy to do just that. Just know it may vary depending on the skill, but yeah, I've been improving a lot this year, so chances are you will have your request drawn. Just make sure it's sensible for YouTube. So yeah. I'm not gonna do the whole stealing thing again. I refuse. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna steal this eye. I gotta be able to do it good on both sides without the need for stealing. And I'm not gonna do the asymmetry fringe again to cover this eye that I can't do. That I'm struggling to do, rather. Any artists out there used to do that a lot as a kid, or probably still do today, where you like you can't draw the eye on the other side, so you make an asymmetry fringe on your character just because you can't draw that second eye. So far I've not met an artist who hasn't done that. Need to figure out how to like make these eyes more consistent, because you see this big iris over here and then you see that, so how's that gonna get down there? Need to make it a little wider. Probably should make it wider here too. So another thing I want to try and get better at is to make the eyes more consistent. I have a new eye style now that I'm working on, but they need to be more consistent. I'm drawing with my wrist again, but that's okay. It'll take time to get used to it. Maybe it could be, who could it be? And like the flatness of this circle also determines like the shape of the nose. So I guess I'm kind of just like telling you how I work with my style currently. So yeah, I do like a circle in there, and that will determine the shape and size of the nose. So yeah, I'm just kind of like as for the mouth, I'm trying not to do the slit in the mouth anymore. The slit in the middle of the mouth anymore. I'm trying not to do that. That looks not look good. The mouth is a little lopsided. The joys of digital painting. The absolute joys of digital painting, everyone. This is what it all leads up to. So many more tools than traditional, but it actually requires the skill. It actually requires skill and you doing stuff. Who could I draw? Could be Ava, actually. Ava is not someone I've drawn for a while. Also, did I mention like during art fight, Azzy was the most popular character that people decided to draw? I think I'll start with that. This seems more Ava's style. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes the chat box again. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's weird. Ooh. I'm not copying that ear. I'm not doing it. I'm not stealing. I'm not taking shit. I swear, every time I copy something over using the lasso tool, I keep hearing that same stupid thing, that same stupid song. Speaking of songs, I've been binge listening Asgore ever since I finished the first lap of Undertale. Speaking of which, I'm not sure when I'm gonna start the new lap. Oh, that's why I'm confused. It's because, wait a sec. Hang on, what? I was confused as to where this cheek is going. What's happening? Why are you like that? I'm confused by it. But no, I've been binge listening Asgore's theme ever since I finished it. I don't know why. It just has such a it has a very specific feel. And I feel like I could possibly guess what it is, but I might need to look it up. There was this, like, there was something about, like, I think it was Charlie Puth who I first came across, talking about it, and I think we learned about it in college as well. But there are very specific frequencies you can tune your music to evoke certain feelings. I forget what the frequency is of it, but he was talking about, like, how certain songs are pitched in certain ways to make you feel certain things, and the frequency that he was talking about in that short was the love frequency. I forget what the actual like number of it was. I'll look for it again later and then tell you guys. But if you like once you finish your song, you can like tune the mix to that. And like update the pitch of that, and it will have that frequency, it will have that feeling. So a song that may have otherwise made you feel like a little gloomy, once you tune it a certain way, it can actually make you feel empowered and cheerful. So I felt that's kind of what happened with Asgore's theme. I don't know, it's just maybe it's just me, whenever I listened to that song, I just felt like I could do literally anything. But at the same time, it also felt very melancholic as well. Like, it just had that really odd, bizarre mix of like feeling you could take on God versus feeling like you're stuck in the ground with nowhere to escape, and it's sad. It's one of those, and I have no idea how Toby Fox does it, but from one composer to another, that is absolutely crazy, Toby. Like, there's a lot of music that I've listened to over the years that I've been able to experience, and that just stuck out to me like it's absolutely crazy. And I imagine I'm only going to be able to hear some more amazing pieces once I continue on with the game. So we'll see how that goes once we start. Okay, just let me finish. Sometimes I shouldn't wing it. Sometimes I should just... Okay. And, oh, I forgot Harleto. Maddie to simp. Yes, I am simping. I'm simping over Toby Fox's music. Because that music is legendary. I don't know. I guess I should, I don't know how he does it. I should, like, go look and see how these composers can make such compelling pieces. And actually, I'm honestly not sure because I'm going to be more busy in the next coming weeks. But taking part in another composition jam. This time it's lasting for a week, so maybe I'll have time for it, like at the end of the day. So yeah, maybe I could do a bit of research on that. See how I can use that to help enhance my pieces a bit more. Omori's music is better. Yeah, well, I have heard a bit of Omori's music, and I really love that one too. I like the really relaxing pieces. It's almost like I'm in a dream of sorts. So yeah, I'm gonna go into that at some point. It's on my list. But no, I really like all these composers that I follow and listen to a lot. I should like but I guess it's kind of a no-brainer because you're learning from people in your field. Best way to learn is from the pros. You know, what's crazy is I was actually planning to draw Azzy, and now I'm drawing Ava instead. But hey, it doesn't matter. Also, welcome back, Isu. So welcome back, Isu. So lovely to have you back. As usual, I actually don't know any games with quote-unquote bad music. Same with me, too. Like I think music, I think music is subjective. Like, sometimes you may have music that is purposely made in some kind of way to fit, like, whatever it's for. And to some that may sound horrible, and to others that may sound, like, perfect. But I guess it's, like, if you have, like, the knowledge and if you know, like, why a song is made a certain way, then you don't really need to feel inclined. I don't know why I'm doing this bow the way I don't know why this bow is the way it is. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I guess that comes with practice then, huh? But yeah, I think it all just really depends on like what the music is made for, and it's like comedy. It's subjective. It just works. There's a reason why it's been done a certain way, and if you don't get it, then that's fine. But yeah, I personally don't think there's very many bad music. I mean, quality-wise, maybe it would be bad, but quality can always be elevated, but the actual like mood and like purpose of what the music is trying to do, I don't really think it's very rare that it's bad. Maybe if it doesn't like match what the music is made for, then maybe you might have some problems. But as long as you like, I guess if you have like reasons for that, and as long as they're outlined, then that's fine. But yeah, so far, the games that I've played, I've been able to understand that music, and it's actually been like, I really liked almost every music from every game that I've played so far. So, and I wouldn't really say I've got a favorite, although I really like the music from Risk of Rain. I think like that that music really does nail that like otherworldly fantasy slash sci-fi spacey theme that's going on. So and I really do appreciate that music as well. And also uh like I really like the Sonic music as well. Like I think we can all agree that there's very little music in the Sonic franchise that isn't good. Like for some reason, for even with the worst game, some of the more worser titles in the series, like even the music from those titles is still really good. I have at least like 2 favorite songs from each game that I've seen or played. I think French Paint game has good music. French Paint, I've not heard of that game. Also, welcome back, Starlight. Sorry, I got so invested in my music rant that I didn't notice you come in. Welcome back. Wow, amazing drawing. Which one? I have 5, but thank you. So yeah, I've just been this is my last doodle. One of my characters, Ava the dimension hopper, not time traveler. Yeah, actually I need to okay, I keep forgetting I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna do that. Let me just save really quick. And then you guys just chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back in due time. So for now, just enjoy this music. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry it took so long, but yeah, all good. And I also had some really nice blackberries that we got from our garden. So that was pretty nice too. Now that we've what else can we add to this doodles folder? We could actually try and like actually draw something. Or we could just keep filling in the doodle page. So, while I'm, do you guys have any ideas of what you'd like me to draw? Something small that we can fit in these little gaps. Keep streamer returned. That's I have, yes. So, what should I? Not quite sure what I'm gonna draw here. What is this drawing? This one? I don't know, to be honest. No, I'm gonna zoom in onto this a little bit so I can better work with it. And there goes the chat box again. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes. Guess I'm gonna draw a mini side profile of someone, I don't know. Maybe Azzy. We'll see. These things are gonna be more consistent. I'm just trying to like How are you guys fun? What do you guys think of like some of the older music that's been going around in the playlist lately? I talked about them before, but I don't think you guys were here for it. It was like I put like the pieces that I made on GarageBand like years ago in 2020. I put them up on my channel as well. I have so much more, but I only put up the ones like that I thought were good enough for my channel. But yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you guys think of those? I'm not really sure. Make some conversation, but yeah. So I've spoken about my week and how incredibly busy it's been. But what about you? How's your guys' week's been? So I'm gonna try and draw Azzy here. It's been a while since I've drawn some human characters, so I'm gonna do that. Well, humanoid. If it's Azzy, then it's humanoid. Sorry I'm not talking much, I'm just focused. So I don't really have like actually much to talk about. Sorry. Now I got the scary part. I need to remember how to draw the bangs. That's supposed to be the headband. I'm gonna make it a little smaller now. Man, this is so terrible. I'm really sorry I've not really been as communicative this episode. I honestly kind of feel bad for that, but I'm just like, I'm just so focused, and I'm worried if I talk too much, I'll end up ruining it. I don't know. I guess I could ask like how your guys' days have been going, and what else can I talk about? Wait, there she is. This might be my first side profile I've done of Azzy in a while. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. There's her nose. And can't forget her markings. I almost did forget those. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for Azzy. Actually, not too bad. Okay, there's another doodle for the book, for the page rather. Trying to figure out where would be a good place to put it. There we go. So yeah, the lines will be a bit bigger because obviously I drew it on a much smaller scale. So, why are you so tired? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you're tired. I'm not really being very much of a creator right now. I'm not really talking as much. Maybe I'm tired too. I don't really need to push it too much, but I do need to like have some kind of a thing here. Trying to remember which doodle it was. There we go. Pardon me, just trying to move some stuff along. If you're tired and need to take a break, then that's just fine. So don't you worry about it. I could talk about projects. I suppose so. Yeah. Like as for like heavily active projects, I don't really have very much. I do have some art projects I'm working on and a few more songs, including this jam that's going on. It might get a little bit more tough to record like videos later on, but yeah, I'm still doing that. I'm honestly really sorry with how like slow it's taking. Like the frequency has always been a bit of an issue on my channel, like things stopping and starting, things picking up and stuff. But yeah, I'm doing my best, working out a schedule. Just trying to figure out like how I can do it, because I don't want to disturb. One of the reasons is I usually like prefer to record when there's no one around, because in case if I get too unhinged, I won't disturb anyone. So I usually feel like I'm a lot more I guess restricted in my streams. I shouldn't have to feel like that, but I understand that I've got like I live with people, so sometimes if I get too into something, I might end up disturbing them. I don't want to do that, but yeah, I guess there could be things that I can implement to work around that. So I'm definitely gonna be I'm definitely coming back into it. Just need to work out how. So yeah, I'm just wondering, like, I'm definitely gonna bring in some new games to stream next month. And then that can be the start of like some of the new things coming in. So yeah, there's still FNAF Night 5, which I could probably stream. And then we've got, I mean, Don't Starve, I could come back to that, but it's not as high a priority as like it's like Omori, FNAF, and the Bike Secret Ending. So yeah, just need to work out the secret behind that, and then I'll be good to go. But I feel like it's it's taking some time, but it's definitely coming along. So I guess that's about it that I have to talk about. But I guess I could like talk a little bit about some stuff that I've been thinking about. So yeah, I've been doing, I don't know if I've mentioned, I probably have, but I've been doing some creative mentoring. So my mentor has been helping me out with like managing my content, freelancing, like setting up for freelancing. So I've been like learning some tips and tricks for like marketing and all that stuff, so that can help me out here as well. I'm not too social media savvy, so that's definitely helping me out. Working out how to like drive audiences and drive customers over. So yeah, I've been learning some strategies and stuff in that as well, and have a few projects relating to that in which I can try and maximize that stuff. Oops, why am I doing that? Get out. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. So yeah, that's basically what a lot of what I've been doing lately. And also I mentioned the timing thing because I actually finally secured a new job after 2 years, so that is gonna eat into my time, but so far it doesn't seem to be affecting my Sunday streams, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But as usual, if anything comes up that does affect my stream schedule in any way, then I'll always try to let you know before, at least 24 hours before that change happens. So always like keep checking like my YouTube community page is probably where I'm gonna be posting the most about my sudden stream schedule shifts. Gonna try to repurpose my Twitter for something as well, because that's been getting a little bit more active lately, so I should probably try and repurpose that into maybe like more of like a news-oriented channel or something like that. Maybe a little bit of art, who knows, I don't know. And yeah, as for that Discord some of you guys keep asking for, that is still on the ideas board. And I say ideas because why am I doing that again? You know what, I'm just gonna go back to doing this. So, and I understand that that can also be a good way to display news and stuff relating to your channel and your work, and it could also be a good way to like create I guess like elevate my community, and I guess have a little bit more get a bit more, you know. But yeah, I don't know, I really like the idea, but I'm also afraid of it because, like, unlike with YouTube, Discord of course requires a lot more like organization, and with me just being like a one woman crew for most of the time, it feels like it's gonna be a large stretch for me currently. So I'm keeping that on the rocks just now. I'm not sure if that's the right phrase, but that can definitely be something for in the future. But for now, we can stick to I think YouTube even has like a feature called the community board, where actually you guys can actually post stuff on my channel. So we could let's see if I can look into that and take advantage of that we can use for now. So yeah. Yes, you currently have a bad site, and YouTube also doesn't help with notifications. Oh no, yeah, my if you're talking about like my website, it's not very good, and I'm actually gonna part of my homework for mentoring is to wait, why? Part of my homework is to revamp it so that, and have all my other channels YouTube, Tumblr, and that, make it so like they redirect back to my website, as that I want that to be like the hub for stuff, like hub where you can see all my work, and also how you can find out more about like commissions, events within my community, and all that stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna be curating, doing my best to curate that. So who knows, maybe that could also be the source for news as well. And unlike with Twitter and although some other social media sites, everyone should be able to access it. So I've been trying to I've been in a constant dilemma of like trying to keep the freelancing and the content creation separate, but since I think I've accidentally merged the two, and now I'm struggling to keep them separate, so I think I'm just gonna go screw it. I don't care. It's gonna be like just one big thing. So I think that's one of the main things I'm gonna focus on when I'm revamping my site. So you guys will hopefully see a brand new website from me detailing all this crap. So yeah, for now, keep an eye out for that. As for the Discord, I'm not quite sure, but we can go with the community posts and the website for now. So expect to see that at some point within the next month, because that's when it's due. So yeah, I mean, how does that sound? How does that sound for now? Does that sound like feasible for now, or do you guys have any other ideas of what I could do to bring this up? No, you mean X or Xitler? Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. But no, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm completely turned off from Twitter. I mean, turned off completely, as in like, and actually going to use it as part of my brand thing. I mean, I won't lie, I have a personal account on Twitter that I use just for like looking at memes, nice artwork, and cat pictures, and a healthy dose of brain rot too. But I just I only ever really browse through the feed of like people that I'm following. You know, they have like a For You page, and then you have like a following page. I only look through the following page. I just steer clear of all that political bull that I just don't really care about. So that's basically just how I navigate social media in general. I just don't really put my energy towards things that I don't care about, or things that don't apply to me. It just makes more sense. I don't know. But yeah, if there's something I need to look for, then I will. But I don't need to be constantly constantly bombarded with stuff that I don't really know what. I'm not sure. Is that just me? Is that rude? Is that selfish, or what? I take a lot of pride in my energy, and I only really spend it on stuff that matters, so I don't know. Like, I think some people may see that as selfish, or as setting your morals and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I do have my own principles and stuff, but I still I still do pay attention to all that stuff, but not always. If it's I honestly don't know how I can explain this, but yeah, basically I'm very careful when browsing around Twitter. I would like to use it for memes and stuff, but yeah, nice art on Twitter, not hornbots. No, actually no, there are actually a few art accounts that I follow over there who produce some pretty fantastic art. I found them through videos that I've watched, or I've followed them. I've been following them for a while, and I really do just browsing through and just looking through their art pieces. That's one of the things that I like to look at on Twitter, is just really cool art pieces. But but yeah, other than that, I don't really feel. I thought it would be a good idea using Twitter for my content creation and freelance startup, but I don't know, mainly because unlike Instagram, I used to use Instagram. I was never really one for I didn't like the idea of always posting a picture of like whenever you just want to write something. So I wasn't really the type to take very much pictures or post very much pictures in general. I much preferred to just write. So I guess that's why Twitter stuck out to me. But nowadays, I don't really see myself using it for any more than just a news channel, which isn't even like doing much anymore. So, but yeah, I personally don't plan to use very many social media channels, including YouTube and Tumblr, are the two most active ones. So I want to keep it like at 3, just to keep things simple, not too crazy. So I want to pick out one that I can use primarily for just like news, or maybe even like a little bit more generalized and stuff. So maybe I could switch to Blue Sky. I could try and like just like test waters and see what works, and obviously do research and stuff, all that things. I don't use most social platforms. I wouldn't know, but that's absolutely okay. I never used to either. At least for constantly posting like what I had for breakfast every single day. No, I was never that kind of social media person. I'm more like mainly just to like find funny videos, some news going on in my area, inspiration, like for example, like for like art inspiration, or inspiration for like other projects and stuff like that. And that's pretty much all I really used it for. But I was never crazy about it. So but yeah, I ouch. My throat. So yeah, I suppose like the new, like the what I'd be essentially replacing Twitter with could be a way to like mainly like news, maybe like an art piece here and there, the more polished ones probably, as the Tumblr is more like a sketchbook. Tumblr is more just like a sketchbook filled with brain rot. So so yeah, I don't know, whatever I pick, I think that's what I might want to use it for. I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, there are different ones out there for different things, but I don't want to be too overwhelmed with it, you know. I've been doing pretty good with the YouTube and Tumblr, and the website has been up and down, still good. So but yeah, I don't want to get too overwhelmed, and I don't want to get too like caught up with stuff, especially still being kind of small as a content creator. I need to like, you know, not bring out everything too quickly. Only heard bad things about Blue Sky. Sorry to hear that. Obviously there is going to be some criticism for stuff, but like before picking something out, I always do my research, always do like see what other users have said about a certain app, like what kind of like audience it will often attract in both creators and audience. So oh, and by the way, we decided on a music box item for the secret item, the thing I told. Okay, great. Am I allowed to talk about it, or like am I allowed to talk about it just now, or is that still like kind of under the covers? But anyway, yeah, I honestly have no idea. It's I'm learning all of this stuff as I'm going along, so but yeah, I have the internet and my mentor and everyone else, every other professional that I've met to guide me. I've got you guys as well. So yeah, I mean, if you've got, like, I ask you for like suggestions for things to do on my channel, like game suggestions, drawing and what, but if you like have an idea for something for me to try out for like I guess whether it be like social media, or maybe if you have like some ideas for strategies and things like that. So I mean, if you have any ideas, I'd be more than happy to hear them. Still need to make a new animation for that game. I've been posting some things to GameJoll. Okay. Yeah, but what you mentioned before, I am allowed to talk about it just now, right? Because it's honestly a pretty big thing for me. So if it's okay, I'd like to talk a little bit about it. Sorry, I've not really been keeping up with very much news lately. I've been so busy. I feel like I've been living under a boulder. A lot has been happening with me, but it's all really exciting. It's all really exciting. Like, there's nothing like you guys need to worry too much about. It's a lot of really exciting things on my end, so I am excited. Yes, I can talk about it. Oh, okay. So I guess I could just talk a little bit about it before we wrap it up in about 10ish minutes. So what Isu was referring to in that last message about the music box is actually in regards to one of their games that I played the demo for a while ago. Do you remember that video I put out called Just an Ordinary Maintenance Check? So yeah, the lovely folks over at the Himoshin Project had asked me to do a demo for that, play the demo for that, and I decided to record it. And now they're continuing to develop it, and it sounds like it's coming along fantastic. And they're even doing this thing where they add in little like Easter eggs for different creators that they've worked with. And they actually asked me if I'd like to have like my very own item inside of the game as well. And I was honestly over the moon when they asked me that. Like, that's like every creator's dream to be referenced in other people's work. So I feel very honored to have been asked that. But it really took me some time. I didn't come up with this idea, by the way. They did. About the music box. I've been trying to like think of something that relates to my avatar, because that's my main she's my main mascot. I've been trying to think up something that relates to her that can be a usable item inside of the game. So I don't know, but other than like Emo being the face of my channel, essentially, there still isn't really very much about her, so it was hard to come up with something. And I'm so sorry I'm so sorry, Isu and everyone else at the Himoshin Project. I never said anything, but no, I was really struggling to come up with something, and I'm so sorry I just left you guys in the dark, essentially. So please forgive me. I promise I'll be a good partner from now on. But no, seriously, I want to thank you guys so much for like inviting me to work with you on this project. It was really fun. It was really fun doing that. And can I talk about that other thing, if it's okay? I actually it's about like sorry, I've not kept up with the news, but it's that thing that you asked me about before, a while back. If you know what I mean. Maddie is a little scatterbrained. Yes, I am. But no, seriously, thank you guys so much for asking me about that, for allowing me to be part of your project. It was really fun. Scary, but fun. So yeah, I can only imagine the final product is gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to play it when it comes out. Ugh, sorry, I was stretching that whole time. But yeah, we've got like 6-ish minutes left, so, and my page is pretty much full, so I think we can just yap some more until the very end. My throat's very sore. Been talking a lot. so yeah, what else can we chat about? Anyone got any questions? Anyone got any questions for me? Whether it's in relation to my project, or maybe it's just like a general question, like what you have for lunch or something. I'm not sure. Pardon me. I'm just kind of thinking, I guess now, like when to start the next lap of Undertale. Maybe since it's been a while. Also, Celeste, I've not finished Celeste just yet. Which thing? I don't know what specifically. I only told him to ask for the music and voice lines. Oh yeah. So that's actually what I was talking about. So it actually was successful, and I did end up doing a bit of voice and making some music for that game. So yeah, I'm officially featured in that game. Made some of the music for it. I don't quite know where. I don't quite remember where the music or the voice lines are supposed to pop up. But once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. Undertale when? That's what I'm thinking. Because we're moving on to the pacifist route next. I could put in one of the episodes for the first stream of the pacifist route next month, and just see how that goes. But yeah, and also the inclusion of a couple new games that I now have in my library, and also Celeste. I don't think we finished the story for Celeste just yet. So we need to finish that too. I think maybe like maybe 2 more episodes of that. So yeah, that'll all be in next month as well. I'm gonna write up the schedule as soon as we're done here. And then I'm gonna give the computer a break, because I've been training for my new job role like nonstop for the past 3 days. It's so much material to get through. But yeah, I had to wait for the profile to get approved before I could do anything. So yeah, that took some time, but I'm almost done. So I'm probably gonna get back to it once I'm after dinner maybe. But for now, I'm probably gonna take a nap, give my eyes a break, and just like that, we're almost finished. So yeah, thank you guys so much for. Is my model? No, it's not. I don't think it's done the thing at all this stream, which is great. So yeah, thank you guys as usual so much for popping by for another doodling session. So yeah, in total we have 7 doodles. We have whatever this is, whatever that is. We have our first male picture since Art Fight, I think. We have a Azzy profile, and we have a Ava profile. So yeah, we have some pretty decent content here. I'm happy to have done all this, and thank you guys as always for stopping by. It's always nice to have someone to talk to while doing these things, and you know I appreciate all of you. So yeah, I think that's about it. Unless anyone else has some questions, or they want to talk a little more about something, then I'll just pop off for now. So yeah, okay, I actually do need to take a nap. I'm tired. so much stuff getting done, but I'm being productive though, and I feel like I'm getting more productive. So I'm really happy for that. Sorry, I'm just flipping through my sketchbook. I've been doing so many pencil doodles in this thing since July. So since the end of July, this whole like little section is just filled with just nothing but pencil Sonic doodles. Some of which are AU characters. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week for something, I don't know. Next schedule will come out tomorrow. Have a great day / night, guys, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!